Hey there, welcome back to Saxy Connections. I'm your host, Miss Saxy. Thank you so much. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I know my week was pretty okay, but I hope you had a better week than I have. Today is a new day and the start of a new week, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week this week. Anyway, let's hop right into it. So last time I spoke, I shared with you about two tunes that I learned during music class, Three Blind Mice and Mary Had a Little Lamb. Now, both tunes seem very elementary, so much so that every time the instructor asks me to play the song, I begin to laugh because I think it's kind of funny, but I get it. You know, it's beginner's level. The beauty of it is that there's only three keys and all three keys are played on one hand. So that's good news because I think, last time I shared with you on the saxophone or the horn, I have to get used to saying the horn because apparently those that play instruments refer to their instrument as a horn and not the actual name. At least that's what I was told. But anyway, there's three keys, key A, B, and G. And like I said, it's done on one hand. So your index finger represents key B, your index together with your middle finger represents key A, and then all three, your index finger, your middle finger, and your ring finger represents key G. So that's again B, A, and G, or A, B, and G, whichever order you want to say. But it's typically B, A, and G. Again, starting from the top to the bottom on one hand, that's B, A, and G. And so both Three Blind Mice and Mary Had a Little Lamb uses the same keys but in different order. So for Three Blind Mice is B, A, G, B, A, G, B, B, A, B, A, G. So that's pretty simple and straight to the point. And then when it comes to Mary Had a Little Lamb, that's where it gets a little bit challenging because I guess you just have to play the keys in a different order, and then the timing is a little different as well. So for Mary Had a Little Lamb is B, A, G, A, B, 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 A, B, B, B. Then it's B, A, G, A, B, 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 A, B, A, G. So that's Mary Had a Little Lamb. So I'm going to play both tunes for you. I will, or better yet, I should ask you guys to be a little patient with me because every time I pick up the saxophone, I have to make sure that my hands and my fingers are aligned properly with the keys. But, you know, as time goes on, I'll be able to just pick it up and not have to worry about it because it'll be like clockwork, right? So anyway, I'm going to try to play both tunes for you twice, 2 times in a row, just so that you can hear it. I hope you can. I know typically after I play each tune, I ask for feedback. So far, I've gotten a lot of good feedback, where people can hear me progress, and then other people are saying, practice makes perfect, which I know. But again, like I said, take it easy on me because I am a beginner. But anyway, let's go. Here's Three Blind Mice. That's the first time. Here's the second go. That sounds better to me. But anyway, here's Mary Had a Little Lamb. here's the first go. I have to learn how to control the pitch, but anyway, that's the first go round. Here's the second go round. Ooh, that was I was running out of breath. But anyway, yeah. So those are the two tunes that I learned. Of course, the more I play it, the better off I am. Um, Again, make sure that you comment and let me know how I'm progressing. As I stated before, I'm on multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Make sure you comment. Let me know how you're doing or how I'm doing. And also let me know how you're doing as well, because I know when we first spoke, I'm hoping that you've tried to do or you're doing something that, that something that you always wanted to do. And that way we can hold each other accountable and we can give feedback on one another. I know there are several people that told me they started playing the piano, but they haven't shared anything. So please, please, please share, share, share again so that we can talk about it. And, we can just, like I said, come December or later on in the year, we can look back at these episodes and laugh to see, to make a comparison on how well we are doing. Anyway, before I go, I want to share a random, oh my God, it is so random, a random moment that I had. And so this week I was watching Bridgerton. I think that's the name of the show. But anyway, I was watching Bridgerton along with some old other ancient Rome type movies, and something that just crossed my mind. I'm going to share my feelings, and I hope you're willing to share yours as well. But anyway, if you guys remember back in the day, and I think for some cultures, they still arrange marriages, and it makes me wonder if we were still arranging marriages, would there be as many as there are kids with fathers? I know today there are a lot of kids, or because I hate using the term baby mama. Ugh, that drives me bananas. But anyway, I'm going to use the kids. But there are so many kids that are fatherless. And again, it's just my opinion and my imagination. I wonder if they were still arranging marriages. That's when you know uh, girls are groomed to find a husband, and they dress a certain way, they eat a certain way, they talk a certain way, and then you have the men that come from a socially, or I shouldn't even say socially, but they come from a certain level of status, right? And so, anyway, they're on a hunt for a wife. And so, apparently, all of that is done prior to, having kids and starting a family. So, I wonder if, like I said, if that was, if we acted the same way today, would there be as many fatherless children as there are today than there were back in the day? And again, I'm not really sure how far they're going back. I didn't really do any research, But, it just, like I said, it crossed my mind. It was so random, you know. But let me know what your thoughts are. Again, like I said, I'm on multiple social media platforms. Let's see, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So please, please, please comment on my progress. Comment on your thoughts on, ancient marriages versus today's marriages. And let me know what your thoughts are in terms of, will will there be as many fatherless children, or or maybe not, who knows. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to have just a very simple and brief conversation about it. Like I said, it's not all that serious, I guess. I'm just curious about how other people are thinking. Again, my thoughts. Well, I don't really have a thought. It's just that I was just wondering. So I would love to hear from everyone out there to see, if you know, if that thought crossed your mind as well. But again, thank you for joining, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Talk to you later. Bye bye.